know. I'm like I haven't did nothing to this girl. What the hell is wrong with her? Babes, welcome back to my channel, you guys. First of all, before we get into today's pillow talk, I want to thank my friends at Topcop RU for sponsoring this portion of the video. So of course you guys already know the tea behind why we have to do our little unboxings like this, and honestly I like it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the bag that they sent over. Before we get into this bag, I do want to tell y'all I kind of want to give this bag away for my 20K giveaway. Like, I kind of want to have options, but also besties, y'all are like my sisters. Every time I get some, y'all be wanting it, so I'm gonna have to see. But anyways, y'all, this is the box. So I'm not gonna do too much. We're gonna go ahead and open this box up, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the bag that I got. This is her Speedy Bandolier 30. So fun fact, this is actually my first authentic purchase that I ever made at LV. Yeah, and I actually bought my bag back in Japan. So this is when I kind of realized that these bags were overpriced for no reason, because I was wearing mine around and throwing it around like a $20 bag from Ross. This is what it looks like. Let me give you guys a close-up of these straps and everything, because like I always tell y'all, you want to make sure the stitching is on point on these type of bags. You don't see any discrepancies in the stitching. Everything just looks really nice, really neat, really clean, really crisp. And then right here on the side, you can just see the 30 right there, because this is the size 30. All right, besties, so I got all of the little paper and everything off, and I also got the scrap on, you guys. The scrap was honestly what sold me on like my offensive bag like this, because I feel like this is this is the most classic and iconic bag that they have, you guys. I love this shape, and if you want to carry it like this or like this, you can, but you also have the choice of carrying it with a long strap on your shoulder, also a crossbody. So I just feel like she's so universal, so perfect, so cute. Getting into that detailing, y'all, the stitching, the gazing, everything's on point, okay? And then in the inside, this is what it looks like. This one has the brown interior, you guys. Super cute, super classy, and really good for me, because I always end up having stains in my bag. So yeah. And then it also came with this little box, which of course y'all already know is the iconic lock and key. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that and show y'all how that's looking, and then yeah, pretty much gonna be done. And then of course the set of keys that go with the lock. And some people can be so peculiar and wonder if the lock actually works, and it does. When I tell y'all they be going above and beyond to make it feel like super real, baby, who you know got a whole receipt, a customer, cashier, a damn store number, got a card number, literally everything. They go above and beyond to make your unboxings feel like truly authentic and legit. And yeah, you guys, that is pretty much the review. Stay tuned, you guys. Let me know if you guys will be interested in winning this bag, because it's gonna be over this one, another one that I have on the way, and that Teddy Blake one when we hit 20K. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, so let me know which one you guys would want to get. So I love you guys. Also, when you guys are shopping with my friends, make sure you guys use my discount code for money off. And yeah, that is pretty much this unboxing. Thank you to Topcop RU for sponsoring this portion of the video. Let's get right into our pillow talk. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you guys are new here, I'm sorry, and if you're returning, hey girl, hey. So you guys, today is going to be episode 2 of Pillow Talk. I have been trying to film this literally for like 2 days, and something just keeps coming up. Either the hubby want to hunch, the kids want to wake up, it's just always something. So it's nap time right now, so I was like running to my camera like I need to sit down and film episode 2 of Pillow Talk. So a lot of people asked me to hint on just like a life update, basically. Just let's talk about a life update. Let's talk about stay-at-home mom problems. Let's talk about being a stay-at-home mom. Let's talk about being a young wife. So I'm gonna just hit on a little bit of everything that I saw sprinkled throughout my comments. So first of all, as far as like a life update, y'all, so life right now is really just, I'm just going with the flow. I'm feeling super thankful, super just blessed for all the blessings and everything that's going on in my life right now. In this season of my life right now, there are a lot of moving parts, and I'm just thankful to I'm just thankful for everything, for the good, for the bad, for the ups, for the downs, for the highs, for the lows. I'm just truly thankful for everything, because if you would have asked me 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, when I graduated, if I thought that me and CJ would be where we are today, I would have laughed and told you hell to the no. As a 23-year-old, I feel like I am doing like some big things. My husband is 25, I'm 23, and I'm finna be 24 January 3rd. But I just feel like we're doing some pretty big stuff, like, to be this age. Like, it have me a little bit startled sometimes, because I'm like, we really just be doing anything. Like, we'll get an idea in our head and we'll just start acting on it. Like, lips not ugly, is it? Okay. Like, the whole house situation, like, literally, I think like January, we were at home, we saw the neighborhood that it was like a new neighborhood, and we was like, oh my god, let's go out there, let's go see. Then we saw the model house, we toured the model house, and then we started riding around the neighborhood, and we were just like, oh my god, this is our home. Like, we're at home, we ride through our neighborhood. And like I always say, you speak to positive things will come to you. So it's kind of like we're manifesting. I don't really like to use manifesting, but it's kind of speaking it into existence. That's what I'm trying to say. And just, I don't know, y'all, it's been a lot with the house. So originally, like, about the house and everything, we said we weren't gonna say anything to anybody, because, you know, our parents, or my mom, CJ mom and dad, they kind of like don't speak on it till it happens type stuff. And so we was like, you know, let's just not say anything until it happens. But I had like a come to Jesus moment. Like, I was just like, why should I be living in fear, afraid to share my good news, like, with people who I love, right? So that's when I was like, we're gonna talk about it. So I started talking about the whole process on TikTok, and then from TikTok I started talking about it on YouTube, and then slowly on Snapchat, and then my Facebook. So once I posted it on my Facebook, y'all, I don't even know if I told y'all, but we got like some family members who work in construction in our family. And I made like a post. I'm gonna insert a picture of the post, same post that's on Instagram. And as soon as I made the post, y'all, my mama's phone was like blowing up, and one of my cousins was calling her. Okay, y'all, I had to move my light because I didn't like the way the light was reflecting off my skin. But anyways, one of my cousins was blowing my mama up, like, you need to tell them they need to be calling an attorney ASAP, because basically the builders that they decided to go with are boo boo caca. And so we're like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? So my mama started asking all these questions, like, what are you talking about? Because obviously they in construction, so they probably know a little bit about them. So they was like, oh, well, they built such and such in them house, and their house is just raggedy, and their house is just falling apart, and these people are not honoring their warranty. So for me, in my mind, when I think about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on something, the extended 5 to 10 year warranty was like a no-brainer. Of course I want it. You know, I want to protect my asset. I want to protect what I'm building. So we like, how long these people been in a house? How long, you know? Why he say 8 years? Okay, why are you calling me right now? Because in 8 years from now, I expect something to be wrong with my house. Like, wear and tear is, it's normal. Like, you have to still keep it up. Like, get off my phone. Like, people truly don't be happy for you. And then, like, this was during the same weekend that my cousin had passed away, or that they was having her funeral and everything. And so we was at the little family function, and like, everybody keep on asking us, oh, y'all building a house? Like, just like low-key asking questions, but like not really saying like congratulations. It's kind of giving like and then somebody said, oh, I hope y'all know what y'all getting into. That's what I be talking about. Family do not be like really tea like that. Like, some of they just be fake. And if they watching, I don't care, because you know who you is. They really be like low-key fake, because what you mean you hope we know what we getting into? That's just some hating that say. Like, just because you 70 and ain't got no damn motion, stop hating on people. Like, seriously, I can't stand the naysayers, y'all. I can't stand the naysayers. But enough of that. The house is going fairly well. We had a meeting 2 days ago, and the meeting was like to go over all the inspections that the city had done, and the house passed its first round of inspections. The HVAC system is installed, so the house looks like, it looks like an octopus in the ceiling. So it's like this big unit, and then it has long arms all over the place. The permits are in place. Everything is just going well right now. So yeah, the drywall is about to start getting installed, and then yeah, I'm not planning on going home for another 2-3 months to check in on the house, because this is kind of like the slow phase. Once they get into the drywall, it's kind of like the slow phase, and everything is like they're just putting in perfections, and so I'm not planning on going home until we have our next big inspection. So it'll be a couple months before y'all get some more footage of that. But that was that, y'all. As far as like marriage, my family, I am truly so, I feel like we're in such a good space right now. One thing that we have started incorporating more into our lives, into our marriage, is prayer. And definitely I feel like the shift in energy from both of us. When we're feeling overwhelmed, he can sense when I'm overwhelmed. He'll come pick up my load when I'm slacking, and vice versa. And I just feel like this is something that we prayed for, because before it was like we was both getting super overwhelmed. And when both parents are getting super overwhelmed, it really doesn't work, because now both of y'all are like just frustrated with the kids. Somebody gotta be, you gotta have an even ground somewhere, you know what I mean? So us incorporating God and prayer into our marriage more, I definitely see the shift in energy. I definitely see the shift in our connection, and for that I'm thankful, y'all. Over this past year, life has just been so crazy, because on this day last year we flew back to the United States from Japan, and ever since then it's like we just hit the ground running. A lot of things happened with CJ's career, and then him getting put on the med board, and just a lot of things happen, y'all. But nevertheless, I'm super thankful for this journey of our life, or this chapter in our life. So a lot of y'all was also asking about like, how am I managing my mental as a mom, as a wife, as a stay-at-home mom and wife? And I will tell anybody, literally, when you're not even just a stay-at-home mom, when you're a mom in general, y'all, you have to find an outlet of something that you like to do. Because when we was in Japan, I used to be so like just frustrated 24/7. For starters, I was dealing with postpartum depression. My husband has always had his friend group ever since I've known him, and I've always had just one friend. Now recently, y'all know I had a girl in my vlogs I thought had a new friend, but she turned out to be such a weirdo. We will hit on that in a little bit, but moving on, he's always had his friend group. And like, so even when we was in Japan, y'all, he would stay up, well, his friends would stay up late to play the game with him, because it would be night in the US and daytime in Okinawa. So he would just be playing a game. He just always had such a close friendship with his friends. I think I was jealous, baby. I used to be like, look, you love your friends more than you love me. Get off the game, come do something with me. And it's like I was just ripping him apart from his friends, because his friends still matter. They're part of his life. And it's like I just was so bored. Like once I put the kids to bed, I had no motion. I had nothing to do but be mad because my man was playing the game, mind his business, not bother for me. So that's when I had to go find me something that I truly like to do, and it was making content. So I first started trying to make content in Japan, but it really didn't work. Well, I was filming vlogs always in Japan. You can go back on my channel and look at my old vlogs, but I started trying to do day in the lives on TikTok, and it wasn't really working, simply because the For You page that I was ending up on was the Japanese For You page, because I had a Japanese iPhone. So I kept ending up on the Japanese For You page. So I ended up going on Amazon, ordering me a US SIM card, y'all. Put it in my phone when it came, and I still was on Japanese TikTok. So it just was not working, because clearly they don't know what the hell I'm saying. So them people's not liking my stuff. So that didn't work. So as soon as we got to the US, I hit the ground running with content. Like I was like boom, 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 boom. I know as soon as we get into our apartment, I'm gonna start making my TikToks, my day in the lives. And who walking past my door? Because I don't play by nobody playing around my door. As soon as we got to our apartment, I hit the ground running. I got my tripod, my lighting, and I started making content, y'all. And at first it was like, of course, my TikTok, this is my old Musically page. So if you remember Musically, this is the same this is the same page that used to be Musically. I've had this since I was like in 7th grade, but I never really had followers or anything because I wasn't really into posting. So we got to the US, I think I had probably like, I don't know, y'all, probably 300-400 followers. So I started posting my day in the life content, and of course I wasn't really getting any views or likes for that matter, because I was still fairly new to what I was doing. And I remember like the feature was on my TikTok where you can see who has viewed your video, and like a whole lot of people who I knew was viewing my stuff, but they didn't like it, they didn't freaking even follow me. They just was viewing it. And I remember one girl who had viewed it. I used to go to school with her. She viewed it, and then I'm also her friend on Facebook. And I remember I got on Facebook and I saw she shared this thing, and it was like, y'all, I be seeing y'all on TikTok looking stupid or something like that. And she was like, yeah, getting three likes or whatever she said. And I just knew she was talking about me, because she kept seeing my stuff, but she never interacted with my stuff. And it was just like, damn, am I really on TikTok looking stupid? But look at me now. I have grown like my whole community, and I say all that to say, if you want to start doing content, do it. I don't care if you only get 6 likes, 6 views, doesn't matter, because greatness does not happen overnight. Greatness takes time. In order to become the greatest, you gotta practice. So every single day, get up, get on your Zoom, record like 1 million people watching, because eventually 1 million people will be viewing. So yes, when you make your videos, say hey babes, hey besties, hey guys. Put an S on the end. Don't say hey babe, because so what if it's really only one person watching? We gonna act like it's 230,000 people watching. Hey babes, hey guys. Put that S on the end. I don't care what nobody else say. Post your content. I don't care if you think your life is boring. Like I already told y'all, get on your Zoom, post it. So yeah, enough of that content talk. If y'all want more content talk, let me know. I know y'all been asking for a video on like what I edit on and all of that, which I will do a whole video for y'all soon. But yeah, now let's get into Miss Weirdo. So this girl, we ended up, well, she found me on TikTok, right? So y'all know I went on a cruise in January, and when I went on a cruise, I made a TikTok about my my cabin on a cruise and everything. So she was getting ready to go on that same cruise like a couple weeks after me, and so she got on TikTok, you know, searching up stuff about the cruise or whatever, and she said she put her filters on to see like the latest post about the about that specific hashtag she was typing about, which was the name of the ship. My head is itching so bad. But when she saw the videos, my videos came up. Then she ended up going to my profile, and from there she was like, damn, do we live in the same place? You know, the layout of our apartments are so similar. Everything about it looks similar. So she was like, she started flipping through my videos, and it was very obvious that we lived in the same place, because the elevators looked the same, the parking lot looked the same, everything was the same. So she ended up DMing me on Instagram and was like, hey, I think I'm your neighbor. I think I've seen you and your family around before, and I found you on TikTok. So originally for me, baby, I was scared. I was like, I don't know who this creeper is, but So then one day I ended up seeing the girl in the parking lot, and she, you know, was speaking to me, talking to me or whatever. And from then on, we started like, you know, communicating more or whatever. Then my husband met her husband, and CJ is big on energy. So her husband had good energy or whatever. He was into the same things as my husband, like football and playing the video game and stuff. So my husband was like, oh, that's some, you know, them some people I could vibe with. But they don't have kids. Red flag for me. I do not like hanging out with people who don't have kids, because they don't understand the importance of structure, the importance of routines. But nevertheless, y'all, so we started hanging out and stuff like that, and at first everything was cool until her niece and nephew came, and she assumed I didn't want my kids to play with her niece and nephew. Carter is 4K this one. Her niece and nephew was like 7 and 8, first of all, so the age group was already off. Nevertheless, I had no issues with my kids playing with her kids, but she just, or with the kids, but she just started being so weird, y'all. And from there, the friendship never really recovered, because once you give me weird energy, like, I'm not gonna look at you the same, like, and you're never gonna get the same energy from me that you got before. So it just kind of never recovered. So yeah, I'm not gonna give no energy to that situation, because it really ain't need too much to talk about. Because like I said, I don't like to put my energy out in places where it don't belong. My energy just don't belong there. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, I'm, like I said on TikTok a couple days ago, like, I am such a girl's girl. Like, when I got a friend, like, we be like cool vibes, friends. Like, I'm such a girl's girl, and I don't give weird energy. I don't do that, because I don't like people to do that to me. So when I'm not giving you weird energy and you start giving me weird energy, it just really does something to me. It's like flips a switch in me, and it just turns me off. Like, it turns me to like manual mode or something. Like, I'm too good of a friend, and this I know, and I don't really care too much about having friends, because my whole entire life I literally had like one friend, so I really don't be caring for real. But yeah, and I'm very genuine. Like, I'm very genuine, I'm very sweet, and I'm just too nice. And I'm too nice, and I can't let people continue to run over me and let people just feel like they can say anything to me and do anything to me. So just know, I don't give my energy to situations like that. So the next topic that y'all wanted me to hit on was, y'all was asking questions like about my family, like not my family that I have created, but like my family that I come from. A lot of people was like, you seem like you're a daddy's girl. I wanted to be a daddy's girl so bad, literally so freaking bad. So let me give y'all the tea. So my mama had me when she was 18, I think. I think my daddy was like 20, and my daddy was dating my mom, and he failed to, you know, tell her he had a wife and 2 other kids. Tea, like what? You forgot to tell her that. So okay. Moving along, my mama ends up pregnant with me, and now he got to disclose that he got a wife and 2 other children, you know. So my mama basically hid her entire pregnancy. I guess she was scared to tell my grandma, but my mama ends up having me, and him and his wife are just going through it. And he said she pulled a knife out on him, I think, and he was driving or something, and he just started choking her, and he never let go, and he killed her. And I got too many like mixed stories, baby. But yeah, I sat through one of his little court hearings like when I was 16, and so I heard bits and pieces of it, but I'm not really sure like really what transpired, baby, because I never really got like the full deal like version, because my older sister used to be in my ear nagging like about how I'm not gonna say nagging, but in my ear telling me all this stuff about how the events transpired. Mind you, I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, shouldn't have been hearing none of that anyways. But yeah, so that's pretty much tea, y'all. My daddy is not in my life. He went to prison when I was 4 months old, and he is still there today, and I'm finna be 24 years old. So yeah, tea. But anyways, I have tried to have a relationship with my dad over the course of the years that he's been in prison, and it's very on and off, and my dad is very, very toxic. If you have been watching me for a while, then you know in one of my vlogs I was very heartbroken because he literally wished, my husband snapping me, he literally wished death on me, and it's just the weirdest thing, y'all. And my brother on my daddy's side, he died December 18th of 2021. He had a bad car accident and he passed away. So I just have my sister left on my dad's side, and after my brother passed away, we said we was gonna mend our differences. Mind you, I hadn't talked to her since I was like 11, and at the time, well, probably since I was like 13, and then at the time my brother died I was 21, and I hadn't talked to her in that many years, y'all. So basically she said we was gonna mend our relationship, which we were doing. Like, we literally went and took family photos with our kids. We was going out to eat whenever I was at home. Like, we was, you know, mending the relationship. We used to FaceTime and everything. And then my dad ended up calling me. Like I said, he's very messy and toxic. He ended up calling me, telling me, I think it was when we went home like in March or something. He was like, whenever you go home, you need to be watching your back, because you know word on the street is your sister, her name is Pooh gonna set you up. She gonna set you up. She gonna get somebody to do something to you. So I'm like I haven't did nothing to this girl. What the hell is wrong with her? So me being me, I'm like, baby, I got 2 kids to live for. Ain't nobody finna set me up. So bye. Block. Block her from everything. And you know, while I was at home, I just was moving very like strategically and not without my heat on me and my man, because I don't, like, you never know what be wrong with people. Like, sometimes people really mental and they really would try stuff like that. So she, I guess, tried to look on my Facebook, and she saw that she was blocked. So she ended up calling me from her daughter's phone and was like, oh, you got me blocked. And I basically told her the situation behind why she was blocked, the tea. And she was like, why the fuck would you believe what an inmate say? You should have came to me. But my thing is, I wasn't gonna come to you when you have already, like, she just crazy. The only way to describe it, just crazy. Like, be talking just crazy about killing people and stuff like. And I ain't even on that type of time to mess around with nobody like that. So I was like, I wasn't finna even bother your peace, baby. I just did my due diligence and I blocked you. And from that day on, she's been upset. She blocked me on everything, which is fine, including from her kids' phones. But I just feel like she's just blocking her own blessings, because I'm at a position in my life where I am able to help others, and my sister is a single mom, so I'm just in a position to help others. So I try to reach out to her daughter, who is my niece. She's about, I think she's about 10, but I try to reach out to her during like back to school time and see if they needed anything for back to school, and I was blocked. And I was also blocked from her little brother's phone. So like, she's just blocking her blessings, because I wanted to buy her kids entire school wardrobe, shoes. I wanted to pay for my niece's hair. I wanted to do everything, like everything, and I was blocked. So I'm not gonna jump through hoops and hurdles to spend my money. And I really feel bad for my niece and nephew that they have to miss out on things like this. But I mean, what can I do? What can I do, y'all? Maybe I could leave me some advice in the comments, because I would like, I'm finna move back closer to home. They only gonna live like an hour away from me. I would love to get these kids and get them on the weekend, really get to know them, bring them to my house, do stuff with them. Because one thing about me and CJ, we are very spontaneous. Like, Alabama's so little, it ain't too much to do. On any given weekend, we might pack up, go to Atlanta, go to the Coca-Cola Museum, pack up, go to Pensacola, go to the beach, like pack up, take a trip to New York City, like, cause it just don't be nothing to do. So, and I would love to give these kids an experience like that their mom might not be able to give them. But yeah, y'all, I need some recommendations, because maybe I gotta try to be the bigger person, but I don't know how to even try when I'm blocked on everything. But yeah, enough about my toxic family, you guys. Let's talk about my new extended family, all of my babes. I'm so thankful for y'all. I don't think y'all really understand. I've always been like a kind of shy or reserved person, so for me to be broadcasting my life, myself, my business, the pieces that I want y'all to know on the internet, it's like, who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought I would have been on the internet talking to 16,000 people? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, y'all be in my comments, y'all be asking for the link to my registry to buy me stuff for my home. Y'all be saying we gotta have a virtual housewarming party. It's like, my own family don't even be really on that type of time. Like, I got a few supportive family members, like my father-in-law bought our washer and dryer. Well, he gave me the money for it. He told me to go to Lowe's and pick whatever set I wanted, and he sent me the money for it. So I have that money in my house funds, so got that gift. My grandma and my granddaddy on my mama's side, they just got money. They just got money. So they told me whenever I get moved in, they gonna come take me shopping and get me whatever. And then I got my auntie, my mama's sister, my mama's sisters, actually, because my mama got 2 sisters. You know, they gonna get your girl right. They gonna get your girl some gifts. But outside of them, I really, like I said, like, ain't nobody really happy for you. Like, building your own home, that's some major shit. And like, I just feel like people be feeling like if they can't have it, if they ain't did it, nobody ain't supposed to do it. And I just feel like a lot of people feel like because we young, we making the wrong decision. But being young ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You can do anything you put your mind to, so that has nothing to do with nothing. And like I said, like, my own type family not even on that, like asking for no links to no registry and stuff. I plan on having a housewarming party, y'all, but I was talking about it with CJ, and I was getting prices and quotes and everything. And honestly, for the price of the housewarming party, I might as well not even have a housewarming party and just buy all my own stuff, because I wanted to do a theme like boots and dutes. So I wanted to get a mechanical bull. The mechanical bull is $750. And then when people come to my house for my housewarming, I don't want my house to smell like food. I don't know if that's weird. I want my house to smell like my house. Like, you know, like, I want people to come in and like, ooh, it smells so good in here. I don't want it to smell like food. So I wanted to get all the food catered. Looking at about $700. So that's already over $1,400 right there. On top of that, I wanted to get like alcohol and stuff like that. Obviously everybody can bring their own bottle and stuff like that, but I wanted to have, like, you know, some alcoholic beverages already there. So looking at about $2,000 for a housewarming party is crazy. That could be half my privacy fence. I can just go ahead and buy all my own stuff. I do want to have a gathering in my house, and I don't know, maybe my grandma or my mama will be nice enough and gift me with a housewarming party, and they'll plan the whole thing. If y'all watching, cough, 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 maybe y'all will get everybody to pitch in a dish and bring this, bring that. But as far as me just having a housewarming party, at this point, I'm like, I might as well just go ahead and buy everything myself, because like I said, are the gifts I'm gonna get, are they even gonna be worth the money I'm gonna put into the party? You know, you gotta start use your brain at some point and be like, is it even worth it? But we're gonna see. But like I said, y'all are more supportive than my real family. Like, y'all are supportive. Like, y'all be on here like, girl, send us the link, post the link. And y'all be asking, I still haven't posted the link because the registry is still not done, but I'm gonna go ahead and post what I got so far, because yeah. But yeah, I'm just truly thankful and blessed, and overall, I love y'all. I love you guys so much. Y'all don't even understand. Like, it's like I log on and it's like I have all my sisters who I can just talk to about anything, and if I'm wrong, y'all gonna say, Zara, your ass is wrong, and if I'm right, y'all gonna let me know that I'm right, and I just love y'all for that. I'm so thankful and so blessed for this content journey, for just everything in a season of my life. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut off today's pillow talk because my camera literally keep on overheating. Y'all know I can ramble for days and hours and hours and hours, because y'all know I talk a lot, a little bit too much. But we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Pillow Talk. I can't wait for the next one, episode 3. Let me know what y'all want to talk about, because y'all know I'll just sit here and ramble y'all heads off all day, because I could talk all day, because I love to talk. I love you guys. Bye, besties. Mwah!